This is Dave's off-grid homestead, and for the next 100 hours, I'm gonna be doing everything it takes to survive the extremely unforgiving New Mexico desert where one mistake could easily end me. For some, this is a leg up in the land of opportunity.
Get your out of here!
Let's go! For others, the untamed freedom is a way of life. How you doing, sir?
So you guys are gonna be? Are you staying in a hotel? Are you okay staying in the?
Oh no,
tent
if you guys have a spot where we can set up the tent, I'm
we have the whole
cool
desert.
with that. Yeah.
This is my wife.
It's so nice to meet you. I'm Kendra.
Lori, nice to meet you.
And I'm Scotty.
Hi, Scotty.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, you're good camp for sure.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
not be here with the dogs. Or else they'll be
And if
peeing
there's-
on your tent in the night.
yeah, no, good. Just tell them what you want to do.
Okay.
They're ranch dogs. You know, this was blank. It was basically we pulled up into a blank land like that.
Okay.
That's what it looked like. There was nothing here, and we just started collecting pallets.
Wow.
So when we showed up, we just had our vintage Shasta, which the back window got broken out recently and we fixed. I had a tarp up here, and the wind snapped it loose and smashed it. But I like the winter when everything's dead, because there's no scorpions or...
Okay. We had like a warning rattlesnakes at our last campsite, and we're like, ugh.
So I ran into one yesterday for the first time this year.
Okay.
It was right over, I was walking the dog, scared the hell out of me. These things are spooky.
Did it rattle? Or? Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, they're around, but the dogs keep them away from our space.
Okay.
So dogs are like essential out here.
Huh.
But this is what we lived in with a dog for a year or so.
Oh nice. Did you like redo all the interior yourself?
I rebuilt the whole interior, yeah.
Because you did a van previously, right?
That and a truck. Yeah. Little tiny store. I mean, it makes you a minimalist, right? You can't have much.
Yeah.
That's it, you know?
Then you kind of moved into this, and then kind of started building everything out.
It'll break you. It'll start to be like, why am I doing this? But, you know, you figure it out.
I'm like so curious what like got you through, or like what that motivation is to be here, because like as I'm sure you know, it is so different for people. Like
everything is manual, every single thing. We've got our big space over there that we live in, but it's an old camper, you know. Again, this is all super low cost. That's
I'm
cool.
happy to live like Dave lives, you know.
Live like Dave.
So we're just setting up our tent here, which is going to be our home for the next few days.
Thinking we just put a chair in the back of the truck. We'll just take my truck.
We're going to head to town to grab materials and tools for the next few
Let's
days.
see if this will actually fit in there. See if you can still
Get it up right?
Yeah. Oh, that's tight. Oh, that's actually too high, isn't it? She's gonna hit her head.
You want to just sit on the floor?
I'm fine with that.
The food has been a huge challenge, really big challenge. So in the summers, again, you know, it's hard to eat because it's so uncomfortable. So in the summers, you're eating a lot of cold cuts and things you can just grab. This time of year, it's nice because we can actually start cooking again. But the diet has been a really difficult thing to get under control here because there's no refrigeration. As of several months ago, we bought a little cooler. Eating well is not easy. And then ultimately, the goal is to be growing our own food.
This fresh food probably doesn't last. Like if you get it that Saturday, it just lasts a couple days in the heat.
Yeah, a few days. In the summer, no, it's impossible.
Okay.
Because I don't care. I don't care about food anymore. I just don't want to be hungry.
Yeah.
I don't really care what I eat.
More just for like that sustenance to just keep working.
Totally. Yep. Move, we gotta go. Before the authorities come. All right.
We'll be using these semi-truck tires to build his new house, which is called an earthship. It's on a different property from his current one, which we'll be seeing tomorrow. I have so many questions too, but don't worry, we'll get them answered. Back at Dave's homestead, while I cooked up some dinner, Dave built a fire from those pallets that we found earlier. Good morning. Good morning. She like wants me to come in so bad, but she won't like move over to let me in. It's just so much love.
Oh yeah, look at it wiggle. Huh?
Yeah, I know. Is this drinkable water?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's a force.
I'm trying not to waste the precious water here. Last night was an interesting night. I could hear all the dogs barking off in the distance. Pretty much every homestead here has some dogs. Ended up being a decent night of sleep, but it definitely is a different feel here. Waking up in the middle of the night too and having a carcass right next to you here. It's one of those things that I have no fear of the place during the daylight, but at night it was a little weird going out by myself, and it's a vast place here. These big chunks of metal will just blow across the desert like tumbleweeds. You can see how it just... So Dave's house, or Dave's homestead is right there. And down the road here, there's this sunken bus that used to be someone's house. It's like they probably 50 years ago would have dug this out so that when the wind blows across, it goes over top versus hitting it so much. Since then, obviously all abandoned. Dave just came over to let me know that we're going to be heading over to his second homestead. The second homestead is located about an hour and a half south, and he's chosen this location because it offers increased safety and privacy. Not to mention these stunning views. Currently, he has this unfinished cabin, but today I'll be working on packing tires with gravel for the foundation of his earthship. Okay, out to the kitchen.
Yeah, this will be a bedroom. Yeah, real simple. And so we can meander over to the beginnings of the earthship.
I'm like still taking everything in. There's like... An earthship is a home with thick earthen walls, which is designed to help keep the inside temperatures more comfortable. I'll actually be living in one next week, so subscribe so you don't miss it.
I have a big custom door here. Some big like...
Dave was giving me the tour and sharing his plans and dreams, but in a moment's notice, we were reminded how quickly danger can be found. Oh, that would be beautiful.
Whoa, whoa, back. Shit. Damn it. I wasn't looking.
Just stop.
There's a rattler right here. And he's
Want to
young.
get it on video? He's going around that tire.
They get my blood going.
What do you do if you get bit?
Don't get bit.
Grin and bear it then.
Get in the truck and drive as fast as you can.
Hopefully we don't find out.
No, just don't get bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll bring down some tires and then just start laying some out.
Okay. I'll grab my gloves. This stuff is like literally like shoveling gravel.
Move some of this into the inside of the tire. You'll be amazed how much dirt this thing swallows. It'll be empty again in just a minute.
I'm realizing just how manual this process, like it has to be. There's no way, like there's no tool that can do this for you.
Not really.
I can see where this is super satisfying, like watching that progress.
Totally.
It was like I'm gonna go water break it. That is definitely using muscles I haven't used in a long time.
Good stuff, right?
It is. Feels good.
Let's see what we have here. Yeah, we got peanuts, got some soups, and
Sure. How are boiled peanuts? I've never had them.
I haven't tried them either.
Okay.
They're supposed to be good. They look disgusting.
I'll go with some sliced carrots, I guess. I've got to see what these boiled peanuts look like.
Yeah, I'm curious. My friend swears by them.
I keep seeing them all. It's like a regional thing. We don't. Oh, whoa, they have shells. I mean, it smells like a salted peanut.
Yeah. No.
I wish I got you spitting it out though.
The peanuts inside are really soft,
Yeah,
like the
good.
mush. Might be the wind.
It was the wind.
I think we're gonna be eating cold.
Hey,
I don't care if I.
Shoot.
let's just eat cold. That way we can keep working.
Yeah. Alright, because it'll take a while to do that.
Yeah.
I've got to be real with you guys. After working this hard, these cold carrots taste just like the best thing in the world. I'm going to go for a round 2.
Well, I'm gonna get back to pounding some tires while those guys finish up lunch. This is hard work. So there's some cows up there, just up on the hillside. As long as you don't have a fence around your property, the cows are allowed to go wherever they want. They just free roam. They can just wander right through here. Day of hard work done here. We got that top row right up there filled and halfway packed, so we might come back tomorrow and finish that up. So we're just loading up. This is gonna be really cool when it's done.
Back at Dave's homestead now, just getting ready for bed. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like out here at night. All of this turns pitch black where I can't even see my own hands, and only those lights miles off in the distance are going to be visible. Walking around in the night literally gives me the sensation of falling off the edge of the world, so I feel like I just need to tie myself to my tent with a rope so I can find my way back.
Take your f***ing dog in your f***ing house!
Be very quiet. That was a heck of a night. Kind of terrifying. So I realized that I need to fill you guys in on a few things. As I'm sure you guys can assume, most people come to this area to be left alone. Some people were actually born out here, like this guy here, and he's never left. This whole area is a few miles across in every direction. There's just hardly nobody out here right now. However, each piece of land is 1 acre, and many people aren't living here yet. But more and more people are moving to this land, some by squatting and some by purchasing the land. And then last week before I arrived here, this neighbor here, he shot the neighbor's favorite dog right in the morning, and he fears retaliation. And based on what I heard last night, I don't think it's over yet. Well, I just got a text back from Dave about last night. He said, totally normal. Let's go get some breakfast. Morning. We made it through the night.
They're pretty warm nights we're having.
Oh,
Hey, don't let him
every time.
get it back.
I'll go get it. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. There we go. Oh. So we're bringing another load of tires over to the property this morning. I'm gonna just work on a variety of different tasks. Some yummy liquid in this one. We got the treat of a little bit of rain today.
Gross water.
Oh yeah. Some of these had like yellow water in them too.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
Got Sam out here with us today. Yes, you're a good doggy. Those are just so heavy with those steel bands all in the tires. It's a good workout though. Just checking the sidewall squish. That's got some under it. But like this one here, you can see it just has all give, so we gotta get all this gravel smashed up and fill up the tire there.
Yeah, this needs the hammer.
There we go. I feel like I've got a lot more power today than I did yesterday. So I'm just taking a little break from packing tires. I just finished one of the big old semi-truck tires. That is hard work, but it's good work. Just beating out all my frustrations into that tire, man. Just anything, just keep going on it and packing that sidewall tight. It's hard work. So what's kind of cool is these cactuses here end up being, they dry up and they're like this. See that, where you got that like cross hatching on it. So that can be used as firewood out here. It's nice though, just taking little breaks every now and again, even like 5-10 second breaks, enjoying the views that way, and just soaking it all in. The last step is to basically just clean off all the gravel around the edges. And that way when the next layer of tires goes over it, it's good rubber to rubber contact and you don't have that sand where the tires can slide. There we go. And basically I'm just gonna do that to all of these. Getting the trash out of here, like here's the bottle cap. Oh, there's the black widow. So we'll just leave that can in there. I think it's cold. They're beautiful. I think just wait for them to calm down. Got it. Whoa, just got out of the tent and it's all foggy this morning. Whew. We just went from like seeing miles and miles to straight up nothing. Can't even see the neighbors. I wanted to show you guys Dave's solar panels here. So these 4 panels power literally everything he needs and then even some. So even one neighbor came over to charge up his batteries, take them back. Mind if we film your solar inside the battery packs? Yeah. So right over here are the battery packs that Dave keeps charged with the solar. You guys have probably seen some things similar to this, but there's basically like a standard household outlet on them and like car outlets, USB. We're gonna be filling up water. Woo! This is getting windy.
We're gonna get some wind now. Oh, there's all your columns of rain. Isn't that something?
I'm gonna double check our tent real quick. It's like a stake already came out. There's some spider on there. You guys see that guy right there? I don't know what it is. These winds are fierce.
Oh, sorry.
A little bit.
It's so weird. Seems like a pony is a baby horse. Cool. We'll get quite a bit out.
Sweet.
Yeah, doesn't take too much. That's
There we
easier.
go.
Can't imagine using 12,000 gallons a month, which is the average household.
How many did you say you use a month?
Maybe 160 or something.
Oh, we're good.
Oh,
So what all do you use water for? Obviously drinking.
yeah, so we have our 5-gallon showers, you know, occasionally. The dogs, water. Washing dishes, we have the USB low flow pumps.
Okay.
That's about it. When we were doing the garden, that was requiring a lot, obviously.
Okay.
Even a small garden out here requires an obscene amount of water.
Hmm.
So that's when this midsummer we just decided we're not doing that. It's just-
Okay. Just not
'cause-
cost effective.
yeah, doing this too many times.
Okay.
Stay there, tent.
Woo!
Oh shit. Go get it.
Oh gosh.
This is Dust Devil.
Oh my gosh. Look at that dust going through. Look at it swirling there.
Oh yeah, there we go. Haha. Love it. Start lowering it. There you go, you're almost there. There you go.
Oh yeah. Starts to go, doesn't it?
Oh, you got it. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Looks like one of Dave's solar panels got flipped. I'm a little bit worried about just some hunk of something coming across and taking out the tent in our sleep. Try going some new ground over here. Well guys, it looks like we got to get out of here before we blow away. I'll see you guys next time.